Hello guys, today I am going to solve the third program from the C programming lab, and gradually we are going to upload videos on all other problems in the upcoming days. So to stay updated about the upcoming videos, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get a notification whenever we upload a new video. So in this problem, the problem statement is given as we have to develop a program to compute the roots of a quadratic equation by accepting the coefficients, and then we have to print the appropriate message. So here if we have to talk about quadratic equations, then we know that a quadratic equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b and c are the coefficients of the quadratic equation. Here we need to take the values for a, b and c from the user in the variables float a, b and c, and then I have declared here few more variables which I am going to tell you while we are doing the program. So now whenever we have to solve any quadratic equation, so we know the formula for finding the quadratic equation is minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, where b square minus 4ac is the discriminant. Now the values for the quadratic equation depends upon the discriminant value b square minus 4ac. So first we are going to take the inputs from the user by using the scanf function into the variables a, b and c, and then the first thing is we will check here that a, b and c all three are equal to 0. If all the three coefficients are 0, then the roots cannot be determined. Else, the first thing we are going to find the discriminant by using the formula b square minus 4ac, and then we will check if the discriminant is greater than 0. We know that whenever a discriminant is greater than 0, then the roots are real and distinct. So here we will find the discriminant value and we will look for if it is greater than 0. So here, as we have the formula as minus b, so now the first root will be minus b plus square root of the discriminant, and the entire thing has to be divided by 2 into a. Again the second root, root 2 variable, here we are going to store the second root as minus b minus of square root of discriminant, and everything whole has to be divided by 2 into a. So here we will just give a instruction to the user as the roots are real and distinct, and then we are going to print the results there as root 1 is equal to root 1 and root 2 is equal to root 2 by using the %f format specifier. Similarly, again in the next one we are going to check if the discriminant is equal to 0. If the discriminant is equal to 0, at that time we know that both the roots are real and equal. So what are we going to do? As the discriminant is equal to 0, so finding here the square root, this will be also result to as 0. So here we don't have to find the square root. We can directly write as minus b divided by 2 into a. This, and then the second root will also be the same. And then we are going to display both the roots as root 1 and root 2. Now, if the discriminant condition does not satisfy this and this, then it is definitely less than 0. Now whenever the discriminant value is less than 0, so a negative whenever we have to find the square root of any negative number, we know that the square root of any negative number is a imaginary number. So here the results that we are going to get, those are imaginary numbers, so the roots are complex here in this case. So here the real part will be, so there are basically two parts, the real and the imaginary part. So for the real part it will be minus b divided by 2a, and then this is the imaginary part imagp. I have taken the variable here as imaginary part, and inside this we will have square root and then the absolute value of the discriminant. the positive value, and the whole has to be divided by 2a. Then we are going to give the instruction to the user as the roots are complex, and then we are going to display the result as root 1 is equal to percent %f plus I of percent %f, and then percent %f minus I of percent %f. So this is how we can find roots of a quadratic equation. Now I am going to execute the code and show you how it works. So here, suppose if I enter the values as 0, 0 and 0, it gives me the result as roots cannot be determined. Then let's take another case here. If I enter some other values, let's say 1, 8, 3. If I find the values, so the roots are real and distinct, and the roots are this as given below. Now suppose if the discriminant is equal to 0, in that case I have to give the values here as 1, 2 and 1. Now the roots are real and equal, so the roots are -1 and -1. If I want the values to be, if I want the discriminant to be imaginary, the values I have to give here as, let's say 3, 2 and 6. So here the roots are complex, and these are the roots of the quadratic equation. So this is how we can find the roots of a quadratic equation by using C language. So now if you have any doubts or any queries, then feel free to mention it in the comment section, and click on the thumbs up icon if you liked the video. Thank you very much.